And we're not getting the other two, the percentage bonuses, because they're not within the control of the city yet. Okay. So both of our guys have gone. Let's choose what to research. There's the research tree. We've got Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3... does it scroll? Alright, how do I tell it to... I can scroll my map behind it. Alright, I'm not sure if this scrolls until you can actually get access to these, which seems a little weird. I want to see the whole list. Oh, there we go. Alright, so the scroll wheel on the mouse. Okay, 10 tiers total. There's a lot of cool looking stuff in here. Land Speeder, Multi-Meltas, Predator Heavy Bolters, Hurricane Bolters, Fortress Supreme. What does that do? Increases the tile acquisition radius of the city. Alright. Post Combat Mastery. So this unlocks new units as well as upgrades for units and whole bunches of other game effects. So you have to work your way through the tiers. My understanding is you have to have two researches in the previous tier will unlock the next tier going forward. So as soon as I research my second tech in Tier 1, I can then either continue researching Tier 1 or it'll light up Tier 2 and I can start researching here, and then 2 from here will light this one up. I think that progression continues through the whole tree. I want... The Reclusium is where you get your hero and leader units. Frag Grenade will help my infantry units. Armory lets us build ground vehicles. Orbital Scan reveals the target tile and adjacent tiles, so it's a remote scan of the terrain. They're all the same time frame. Let's go with... I'm going to go with Frag Grenade first. Yeah, it's going to take me a while to get all these buildings built and get new tiles, so I'm going to wait on that stuff. Yeah, let's go with Frag Grenade. Let's try to get an early war benefit. So, we're researching Frag Grenade, 6 turns, because it costs 36 research points, and we're generating 6 per turn. Yeah, that lets us throw anti-infantry grenades, which I think is what we'll be running into. So, game knows I'm out of things to do, so we're just going to end turn. Let the AI take its turn. Alright, now we have a quest. Chapter 1, Final Foundation. As chapter master, the arrival of an enormous orc horde on your chapter's homeworld was calamitous, but no one ever said the Adeptus Astartes skirked a challenge. Yet, after months of fighting, the battle remained locked in a stalemate. You instructed the civilian planetary governor that Astra Militarum support was required. Clearing the green menace was a priority, whatever the blow to the chapter's pride. Barely had the guardsmen landed when a system-wide warp storm began, devastating the planet. Of your majestic fleet, a single battle barge in low orbit was the sole survivor. When the surface storms calmed, your surviving marines emerged into a ruined world. You are trapped on the planet's surface, cut off from the Imperium, and surrounded by xeno-species to boot. But you're the Emperor's own sons, the Space Marines, and you will not die easily or in vain. Your chapter planned for every eventuality, so your fortress holds enough food and resources to survive decades of battle and siege. But more complex devices, ammunition, and war gear require the acquisition of rare resources. To stand a chance of defeating the Xenos menace, we need to secure the location of these key materials so that servitors and serfs can continuously extract them. Objectives: deploy Fortress of Redemption next to a special resource feature and secure the perimeter. And if we do that, we get 50 reward requisition points. So, that's another thing. Victory in the game can be acquired in 2 ways. 1, militarily defeat all the enemies on the map. 2, complete the final quest in your quest chain. Either of those will end the game, and you will be victorious. I have no idea how long the quest chains are, how difficult they are, because this is the first time I've played. But I do know that much. So I guess, I'm not sure if you get notices of the enemies finishing their quests in progress, so hopefully you do. It'd be nice to know that so I could put pressure on somebody that I knew was close to completing their quest chain. But I'm not sure if that's part of the setup or the notifications or what. We'll find out when we get in contact with others, I guess. Okay, so we're back in, and we've got our units available to move again. I want to get this into our city area, but we've got to wait until the building is complete. So we've got 5 more turns before that's going to go. So let's keep moving around. I think... yeah, we've still got some up here, some land. So let's head up this direction. Ouch. Well, we'll move where we can. Don't want to move into the wire weed. Let's go this way. Yep, this is 1.0.1. Man, hello, Zimmy. Alright, so we've got both of our turns done. Can't research, can't build. We're just going to end turn, let some time roll. Uh-oh. We have a foe! They can attack? They didn't attack. We have Kroot Hounds. Agile predator unit that is particularly dangerous in forests. Pseudo-avian Kroot is uniquely flexible, able to absorb the genetic data of other races by consuming them, but sometimes isolated Kroot communities run into evolutionary dead ends. The Kroot Hounds is one such dead end, a devolution of the Kroot into a wolf-like species. On Gladius Prime, they have run feral for generations. Alright. You remember the name Vormithrax? More likely you remember the name Vormithrax. My name is just a intentional misspelling of Vormithrax, which was the name of the dragon in 1981's movie, The Dragon Slayer. Alright. So we're going to end up fighting him. We'll see how that works here in just a second. Well, let's go talk to these guys first. I still got land? Yep, we got something right there I can kind of see in the... There we go. Alright, so it's time to fight. So we're going to send our Space Marines up against these Kroot. When I point at it, you'll see right here on the left side, it gives me a combat box. So it's showing my target, any benefits or disadvantages. They are in the forest, which is bad for me. And they're going to take 2 out of 7 casualties as estimated. And then if I hold Alt, it shows the other direction. I don't have my grenades yet. Let's just go ahead and fight. And there's 2 down, just like it was estimated. It is an estimate. It can vary. There is some random factor involved. Alright, so my units are done. My Castellum Capitalis is still building. My research is still researching. End turn. There goes one of my Marines. More of them. Alright, that time they didn't get anybody. So it showed here a synopsis of the combats when they happened as well. So that's good to see. Alright, so how are we doing here? These guys are now... We got what, 2 different units? Oh, yuck. Let's do this. Let's retreat. I want to pull them back into range of my fortress's guns, so how far do I want to go? I do want them to chase me. I'm not sure how much chasing they're going to do. Let's find out. Alright, you guys go for it. That was a good one. Okay, we got 5 out of 7. That's because they're not in the forest, so Kroot Hounds get bonuses when they're in forest, so they did not get the terrain bonuses that they would normally get, like this fight had. Alright, and we're done again. I've got 3 more turns on my Apothecarian, and same with the frag grenades. So, yeah, that's it. Come a little closer. Well, that was enjoyable. So that was both of us getting Overwatch fire, is what happened there. And now we get our normal turn. Okay, so they hit my fortress. Did 1 point of damage out of 64. This unit died entirely, so the las gun, I think, from the fortress eliminated that unit. So let's tell this to fire again. There we go. Alright. They both got XP. I wonder... Does everybody get XP, or is it just ones that were adjacent or engaged in the fight? You watched the Through the Ages videos, did you? Well, that's good. Alright, so I enjoyed that. That was fun. Glad I pulled back the way I did. I think I'm just going to leave them there for a round to let them heal up. So they're at 10 out of 15. We're down a Space Marine, so we'll skip that unit. And these guys, we're just going to keep fighting. Did they get a full refresh? What the heck happened there? I thought I killed 5 of them last time. Did I not notice a new unit moving into position? Difficulty's on medium, and it's 4 opponents. I knocked it down. It's a large map, medium difficulty, and I removed one of the preset opponents. So I think it went from 5 to 4. Alright, city growth. Castellum Capitalis has grown to 2 population. And it will grow again in 5 turns. That's fine. Alright, end turn. Here they come again. Ah, we lost another unit. Still kind of curious just where I hit those guys. I killed like 5 out of 7, and then there was a full group again for some reason. Plus they're in the forest now, which is not good. I think I'm going to pull back again. Oh, they didn't have enough movement. Alright. Hey, you guys, you're up to 11 out of 15. Still didn't heal enough. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about that fight up there. I cannot afford to lose either of these units. I'm going to move up. We're going to support. Fighting them in their preferred terrain is not the best, but I think with 2 units I can finish them off. Yeah, I couldn't quite get them all down. Alright, that'll lessen their incoming damage, and then I can get these guys healed up. Alright, here we go. There they go. Look at the movement rate on those guys. I think that's what happened. Frag grenade. Alright, so we've got frag grenades. A lethal storm of shrapnel from these grenades drives opponents further under the cover for a few precious moments, allowing attackers more time to close in and hopefully get the first blow in against a disoriented foe. Okay, so everything ran away. They all ran off that direction. They got a lot of movement rate on those things. I think I'm just going to sit them in place. I'm not sure if they heal more being adjacent to the city, or if I have to actually have a city tile captured before I can do anything. Oh, we got the Apothecary undone too. Great, so now I can actually do it. Alright, tip, acquire tile. Before you can construct additional buildings, you have to claim more tiles. Go ahead and click the acquire tile and select a tile with 1 or more building slots adjacent to your city borders. Acquiring a tile will take a few turns and cost some influence. Okay, I want to acquire that tile right there. So we're going to tell this thing, acquire tile. Ah, 0. I didn't reckon on 0. Alright, so we're not going to acquire that tile. We'll go for this one. 3 building spaces plus 20 requisition points. Or do I go up here? Take the 2 and 20. That get me closer to getting this. I think I'm going to go up here instead. Alright, so 2 turns we'll have that tile acquired, and I can start building buildings on it. I'm going to let these guys sit in place. We're going to try to get some healing done for a turn. So what are we at? We're at 7 and 11. Skip, skip. Oh yeah, we've got more stuff we can do in the city. So we got the Apothecarian now, so we can produce another Tactical Space Marine unit. Going to take 40 requisition points. We've got 87. It'll be 6 turns. Yep, get it started. So that shows I've got one thing building in the Apothecarium, 6 turns to go, and the Orbital Relay has got the Acquire Tile action, 2 turns to go, and the Great Hall has no actions. New research. Let's get our hero and leader building going on. Alright, turns will get faster as I get more used to the interface. So I saw a little bit of healing there. We gained 1 unit back. I can't remember now. We were at 7 and something. 9. We gained 2 points each. Alright, and the 2 points got this unit back to almost full strength. I'm debating keeping these guys together or split them up. I'm on the hunt. Like most games of the 4X type, there are goody huts basically. So I'm on the hunt to get a hold of them as quick as possible before other people do. So it pushes you to expand, but I have such slow and heavy units that I can't afford to risk. That I think that's a disadvantage that the Space Marines have early game. Let's go ahead and move these guys up. That didn't secure us much in the way of view range. You guys sit still again. We'll get these turns rolling here pretty soon. Alright, we made it back up to 4. 10 out of 15. Alright, you move to here. We've got our newly acquired city tile. I think he'll do a larger heal there. Imperial Ruins, Imperial Ruins. There we go. Another Shard of Vol. Alright, we got Wounded Kroot Hounds. So we've got a 2 range. I could actually shoot those Kroot Hounds from here. But we'll do that in a moment. And we'll do it right now. Yeah, good shot. Go Space Marines, go. I'm not sure if the range makes a difference in the accuracy or the damage. If you do more and it's easier to hit close range versus far, we'll figure that out eventually, I guess. But that was good. Good action, good turn. Not sure what that is up there. If it's something new or part of this stuff. It's the same as this. Wireweed. Alright. Alright, he's not going to get the benefit of the forest. I've blocked him off. Well, actually he could go around this way and come at me. He might do that. Okay, so we've got a new city tile. Shown by the little wall has expanded around it. So that's good. Order City. What are we going to do? We got 4 more turns on our Space Marine unit. I don't know the balance of resources and how to maximize my population between the population, the growth, the influence and loyalty and so on. So it's going to be a big trial and error this first playthrough. I've got 2 building opportunities here before I'm going to need a new tile. The same building that acquires tiles is where you actually plant buildings, so while you're doing the one, you can't be doing the other. If I did a second Apothecarian, that would let me basically recruit twice as fast. So instead of 6 turns, it'd be 3 turns, for example. I'm not sure what I'm going to need the most. I suspect requisitions are going to be pretty important, though. Actually, let's do research. Let's get research rolling faster. Alright, there's only 1 available place, so plus 20%. Cancel that. So does that plus 20% only apply to whatever buildings I put in there? Or is it a bonus I'm getting? Yeah, it's got to be per building. It can't be an overall bonus, because otherwise as your city expands, you'd be getting 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. 30% in the Imperial Ruins. Alright, so let's do that instead. Let's get a refectory up. We'll get the bonus. Alright, we'll take advantage of the terrain. So, we got both of our buildings doing something. We're done here. Acquired the tile. Our units are done. End turn. Uh-oh. I don't want to see that. And then we still get hit from the back. Alright, we've discovered enslavers. I'm going to assume that those are dangerous, that they can actually enslave Space Marines, which seems a little odd. If anybody could withstand them in the human side of the 40k, I would think it would be Space Marines. Wonder if those are hostile to the Kroots, or do those guys work together? So, enslavers, highly dangerous warp unit that enslaves the mind of its enemies. I believe they take over my unit until I can kill that guy. I do not want any of that action. So I'm going to pull back, see if again I can draw him towards the fortress. And get me away from the Kroot in the forest there for now. So, you move here. Alright, the other unit, I'm just going to let heal right where it's at. We'll see how much he gets. He's at 10 currently. We're going to skip. Yep, I know about the slavers. We grew another unit of population. That's great. Alright, slavers, you going to follow me? Overwatch. I like Overwatch. Too many Kroot nearby. Alright, so we got our Reclusium done. Produce Captain, produce Librarian with the Tech Librarian, and produce Chaplain with the Chaplain technology. But at least we can produce a Captain now. So that'll be good. Alright. What is the range on this thing? Range is 3 on the las cannon, range is 2 on the bolt guns. So if he comes in here to attack me, I can hit him with the las cannon. But if I step back a space and draw him in, I'll be able to hit him with both. I think I'm going to do that. Pull back a space. These guys only gain 2? That seems weird. I thought for sure they were going to gain more than 2 being inside a city radius. Odd. Alright, let's go back to our city. So they've added... Oh, we got the tech for it, but I haven't actually built the building for it. So we got to get the building built. Alright, so that's going to have to wait. Alright, so we can't do anything with the building. We do need new research. Okay, so now it's lit up tier 2. So I could get the Chaplain, cluster mines, dormitories, Hammer of Wrath, a lot of fun stuff. Melee infantry equipped with jump packs to overcome terrain obstacles. I'm thinking I need to get the armory up though. Let's keep with the basics. Let's get a ground vehicle up so we got something that can move a little better. Yeah, let's do that. And I'm going to wait it out one more turn, see if enemy units come in so I can really smash them. So, skip, end turn. Come on in, Kroot. There you go. Good doggy. Oh, I like it. I like it. That's a whole lot of opportunity fire. Now you can get your weak ass attack. Ha! Didn't even take out one. At least it didn't look like it. Alright, first off, as usual, oops, you kill that. And you... Unfortunately, the slaver didn't come in. Which one of these to do? I think I'm going to move up to the ruins here, and then I'll fire at them from this position. Alright, so... Is there a spit of land over here? I think this is all... Can't quite tell. No, I think this is Fog of War. That's not water. That's definitely water here. Or is it? I think it is. Kind of hard to tell. Guess we'll find out. Alright, so one's done. Other units. I don't know, that slaver just makes me nervous. I think I'm going to go the other direction for now. Let the slaver come in and deal with the fortress. So let's head this way. Alright. One turn and one turn. There we go. New unit deployed. Alright, production complete. Castellum Capitalis produced a refectory, and we also produced... Oh, the refectory and the tactical space marines are both done. Alright, so all of our actions were done. Do we queue up another one? I want to make sure I get this building. That's going to take 50, so we're not going to have enough for both. So, definitely get that building. Gonna have to wait on another space marine. And we've got the refectory up now, generating requisitions. Alright, so yeah, there's the bonus. So, 6 from the building, and then the 1.2 is the bonus for the terrain. That would be 20% of 6, so got it. And then because we've still got a positive loyalty, we're getting a loyalty bonus as well. So we're getting 7.8 from just that. So we're losing 3 to population and 6 to units. So there definitely is a balancing act that's going to happen. As the war machine starts really gearing up, I think I'm going to start feeling a squeeze. Okay, so we got 3 Space Marines. A wealth of Space Marines. These guys are at 10. I really want to send 2 units out to deal with that enslavers. Have them both hit the enslavers, then if he enslaves one, the other unit, I believe, will be able to finish him off. Let's do this guy first, though. Let's go right here. Ah, hello there. Kroot in forest. I don't like Kroot in forest. Unfortunately, encountering the enemy zeroes out my movement, so we can't go anywhere. 2 out of 7. We are probably going to lose 1 on the counterattack, if he does counterattack. But I've got grenades. So, frag grenades. Let's see. 2 damage. Attacks 1 times 5 because of the number of units. Armor penetration 0, so it's a soft infantry focused grenade. Accuracy, range, blast. Scales the damage with the group size of the target. Ooh. So if I pick that, does it hit me as well? Scales the damage... Oh, no. Scales the damage with the group size of the target. Okay. The damage goes up or down based on how many are in the group. Let's give it a try. Let's see what the frag grenade does. Oops. Alright, and recentered the screen, but we got 4 out of the 7, so that was definitely worth it. I don't know if those Oh, they have a timer. They have a reuse timer. Cooldown. So cooldown 0 out of 10. So 10 turns before I can use that again. That's perfectly fine. I'm okay with that. And I now have no movement and no actions, so they're done. Alright, what to do with these guys? Pull him back to... I think I'm going to pull him back to here. Push... I'm so nervous about those enslavers. Let's push out this way instead. We've got a Ruins of All right there, unexplored, so maybe we can get something good out of that. Goody hut, basically.